Are you dead broke? Looking like a sad, shameful new recruit. Spending way too much time on an unfunny intro. Today I'll show you how to get your -5 social engineering brain to make some money in Entry Point, Freelancer's Cut. I decided to run this skill tree, but it doesn't matter that much as long as you pick up Executioner because it'll make the deposit a lot easier. Because I have full arsenal, I brought 3 weapons, but if you don't have this, just don't bring an F-57. You're going to need 2 C4, but otherwise, if you don't have Ordnance Expert, bring 1 C4 and bring a drill in its place. Also, you need a hacking tablet. Otherwise, you're going to be running up to their security center, losing time, and getting your butt whooped by a bunch of SWAT. Make your way inside, grab some of the guards hostage if you want, just so you don't have to shoot them. Immediately, you want to take out the manager as soon as you can so his vault keycard drops on the floor. Shoot as many of the guards as you can because they're going to be more annoying to deal with later. Grab the manager's vault keycard off the floor, then wait for the phone. Answer it after taking all of the hostages, shoot the door open and head to the basement. Check for any guards. Here, use a C4 or drill the door open if you didn't have Ordnance Expert. Override the lockdown and take this security keycard. That's required. Then you need to find the server room. So first, head to the right and check one room here to see if the server room's there. If it's not, head upstairs. Even if it is, do what you'll see when I go into the server room up here. Look for the server room, shoot the door open, unlock it, and search for the vault code. This will automatically compromise the computer. Shoot any guards you find, then go into the security center. You don't need to kill the guards, but access their computer and leave. This is so that you can automatically authorize the lockdown override later and don't need to move upstairs. That's why the hacking tablet's so important. Then, use your hacking tablet to go into the network and click the Search Client Data button. That'll search for the deposit box number. Then you'll have to wait for a little bit, either for the SWAT to show up or for you to need to authorize the lockdown override. The reason you took Executioner was because it lets you one-shot SWAT with the CRBC in the head. So when you get headshots, you'll be one-shotting the SWATs and it makes it really easy to handle them. Use the security center to immediately authorize the override. And then you just need to defend for a while against the SWAT, which should be pretty easy with the CRBC. Make sure to bring an extended magazine. Keep an eye out for how close the lockdown is to being fully overrided so you know when you're going to have to move into the vault keycard. SWAT will generally come in waves, so you should try to go when you've just completed one wave. You see right here, I check what the code is so I don't have to wait in here. I punch it in and use the F-57 to defend from the SWAT that walk in. Right here, you should be using a C4 on the lockbox. It's a big choke point where the SWAT can get you. Even here, you can see I got a lot of SWAT on me because I went in there for that long. Just make sure you're careful and don't run into the vault for too long. Use your C4 to open the lockbox and make sure you take the money. Make sure you take out a wave of cops. Then take out your CRBC and put down the Phoenix stash and start clearing the garage. You should be able to clear them out pretty quick using Executioner. Once it's all clear, grab the lockbox and you're good to escape. If there are only about 2 guards left, you should be able to just take them out with the K45. And that's the deposit. Your loadout should look the same as on the deposit, except get rid of one C4 if you had to, and put your bulky weapons in a bag. Now, if you didn't go brute strength 3, you'll have to go to the woman who's in somewhere on the first floor and take her keycard to move upstairs. After taking out the security center, wherever it is, you're going to need to head upstairs. This mission is a little bit more RNG based than the deposit, but that doesn't mean it's not still very easy. What you're going to need to do is take out as many guards as you want. It doesn't matter that much. In this run, I actually ended up taking out all 3 of the outside guards. But after taking out however many you want, you can see me looking through the windows there. You want to find a room that Ryan is standing in right next to the window. This is so that you can interrogate him, which completes a lot of the mission very fast. After I hide the body, I see this third person. I take her out. I see Ryan here, so I take the opportunity, kill all these guards, and interrogate him. At this point, you should be taking note of where the files are because you're going to need them. Then, you should go to wherever the safe is, take the hard drive, and then try to get one of the file sets that you need on your way out. So get one set of files, head over to the helicopter. Don't start up the helicopter yet because it'll make police more aggressive. Then, ideally, if you can, you should be trying to get the second set of files and Ryan out to the helicopter before police come in. But if you can't, that's okay. You should probably prioritize getting Ryan out of there over the second set of files, but it's okay if you get those too. Use your CRBC to take out the snipers. Otherwise, it's going to be really hard to aim for them. Once you have your second file secured, you can start up the helicopter. I recommend coming around here and putting Ryan in the corner and making him wait just so that he doesn't get in your way. Then now you simply need to defend and wait until the helicopter is done starting up. This shouldn't be too bad, as in this game, unlike the deposit, it's much harder for SWAT to show up in big waves. It makes it much easier to regain health. Make sure you keep an eye out for snipers. They shouldn't make you lose any permanent health unless you get hit by a lot of them or are getting stormed by SWAT while you get hit by a sniper. And it's pretty basic after that. You should know that you probably could start up the helicopter sooner if you wanted a faster time. However, it's not required. Generally, if you want to be safer, you should be starting up the helicopter later. But if you think you have it down, you can start up the helicopter earlier, which will give you a faster run but a higher chance of losing. And essentially that's the whole mission. You can see even here when a lot of SWAT come up on me, I can handle them pretty easily. And that's it. In my extremely official opinion, probably the best way to make money would be to do your daily quests every day and then swap off on these missions and get the daily bonuses so that you could make the most money. Then you could still use these to keep grinding, but they would be less efficient as if you just simply did those every day. That's about all. This video took a really long time to make, so if you're willing to like or subscribe, that would be awesome. Thank you.